So Walsh Wednesday was something that I did back in high school, believe it or not. Sophomore year, I had my guitar with me one day, just randomly, and they're like, Connor, you should play for everybody. You should play for everybody. It's like, nah, nobody's going to want that. Then friends from another table are like, Connor, Connor, Connor. So I get up, I play for everybody. I'm like dancing in people's faces, playing guitar and whatnot. And people were really getting into it. That was a Monday, actually. But for whatever reason, I needed to have my guitar on that coming Wednesday.
Okay.
So I said, hey, the guitar will be back on Wednesday. Everybody cheers. I'm not on social media at the time.
Right.
People were posting photos and videos of it with the hashtag Walsh Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
So it was like, can't wait for this coming Wednesday, Walsh Wednesday.
Right.
So, and that ended up starting like mini series I did probably about like once a month through like sophomore year through the end of senior year of high school. Then by the time I got to college, I rebooted Walsh Wednesday as a web series. So that's where we get the talk show element, where we're talking to people and everything. And I had some really awesome episodes with that, where I was speaking with community leaders, with charities, other local musicians, some touring musicians. Some big highlights from those days: Guinness World Record holding pianist Ethan Bortnick I got to speak with, Nashville award-winning songwriter Ash Taylor, platinum selling acts like 303 and Jay Sean. Had some fun times with that. Really learned a lot, and I did a number of things with it. I even had spin-offs. I had the concert series, the Walsh Wednesday concert series, Walsh Wednesday Spotlights, which was more about the community, Walsh Wednesday, the reflective series, which actually we talked a little bit about the last time I was here, was the more mindfulness segment of it all. But then that kind of all went on pause when I worked for the radio station. In many ways, I essentially continued on what I was doing with Walsh Wednesday with In Touch, which was our public affairs and issues program, and Town Square Spotlight, which was our arts program. So in many ways, I was still doing Walsh Wednesday, just everything but the name. The layoffs happened back in November. So then it was like, Jesus, what am I going to do? Because of working through In Touch, where I get invited to all these events, where I was going to a banquet, an award breakfast in Poughkeepsie. I had all these things lined up in the next week. So now I got to go to these things where it's like, hi there, I'm so-and-so, president and CEO of this company. Who are you? Hi there, Conor Walsh, unemployed. So
I can tell you who I was last week. Is that what you did?
Exactly. So it was a very weird feeling, but you know what? I'm glad that I still decided to attend those events,
right?
Because they are what pushed me to bring back Walsh Wednesday,
right?
And to make it a legit business.